Well, I don't know why I'm telling you this, because you can probably hear the umpire, Ian Spear, making all those relevant announcements. All I'll say is let's get underway. This is exciting, and what a great pickup that was by Fuchs, the server there. Amazing recovery. One love. And 2-love, and Fuchs finishes that one as well. Well, I thought that Spitko was going to be the major partner, but certainly Fuchs has started out pretty well. That'll settle him. He's got the serve at 2-love.
Fuchs is actually more of a doubles player. He has more variety in his shots. Like I said, Spitko came in singles and now is starting to play, had good results in the doubles.
Spitko sounds as if he's got more of a Balkans heritage. Is that?
I'm not quite sure.
Heritage there? No?
I'm not quite sure.
3-1.
Crespo near his camera there. The less hirsute, I think that is the way to describe him. Oh, what a jump. Wow. Pity about that, because, wow, I tell you what, that's extraordinary. Escartin there, he must have jumped at least a meter to play that big
Definitely
hit.
In the men's doubles, you'll see a lot of the leaping and great jumps.
That was a fabulous shot. It was way over the left shoulder. He played that with his right-handed inside-out smash. Good work. But it's all moving on pretty quickly at 5-2 in this opening game. I enjoy men's doubles. I think it's a fast game, but there's normally quite a number of rallies. Not now. Well, I think there was a misunderstanding. Both the Spanish pair went for that same shuttle at the net, leaving everything open. 278 with that smash from Fuchs, as he now picks up the serve at 6-2, 7-2. Spitko with a clenched fist. I told you he was aggressive. Having a good opening spell is Fuchs. Oh dear, Crespo caught in 2 minds there. He was going to leave it.
Yeah, I think it might have been short and it was too late for him to pull back.
And Spitko, he hasn't been in the match at all at the moment, finds the net for 3-8. Again, they're both going for the shuttle. It's no good, you know. You've got to have some understanding here. Who's going to go? And that gave Spitko the opportunity to play it down line. He's now in service at 9-3.
Play, please.
The men's doubles for Spain, they had a walkover first round, so this is their first match in here. So I think just to get used to the venue again. But they need to pick up the pace now. They can't give it too much of a lead.
They did. They had a walkover. It's 10-3 at the moment. We'll go to the break at 11-3, and I'll tell you the score of Spitko and Fuchs' first round encounter. Just a couple of moments. Let's just watch this interval point. And there it comes. Okay. Yeah, Spitko and Fuchs, actually in the first round, they played Erwin Kehlhofner and Thomas Clare of France. And they had a fairly easy first game, 21-16. Then it went to 19-21, and then the last game went to 29-27. Now, of course, if it had gone beyond that, it would have we would have had the 30-point rule. But it went out for 59 minutes, so nearly an hour. Spitko and Fuchs has had a chance to get used to the feel of the court, the feel of the stadium, under pressure of match, of course. And as you so rightly say, Charmaine, that would make a big difference to the way they started this at 11-3. Point well made.
That was a very tight, exciting match yesterday. You had to have good serves right to the end.
conservative smash there, really, by Escartin, but it was still a mistake from Fuchs, so they pick up the point at 4-11.
Fuchs read it real well, came into the net and just missed a net kill.
Great defense. And again, this is what we love to see. Fabulous speed. Great reaction. Oh, yes. Like you said so rightly, Charmaine, brilliant in anticipation by Fuchs there. Came to the net after a lot of very, very fast toing and froing, and there found the gap beautifully. Good work. It's applauding the error. I feel a bit uneasy about that, don't you? Well, there you go. It's the home crowd who've got really now to keep supporting their team. It's 5-12. It's a long way uphill.
Crespo's a great doubles player. He plays a lot of doubles and mixed doubles. He went to the last Olympics in Athens in 2004 with the men's doubles. He currently now is starting to play singles. He won the nationals for Spain because the funding for the doubles are going to be cut.
Oh, wow.
Due to the Olympics only taking 16 doubles teams, and a 32 in singles. So he decided to switch over and is playing more singles now.
That's a very interesting fact. Well, he'll find it quite tough coming in at the age of 29 to switch to the singles code because they take no prisoners in that game.
Absolutely.
Spitko comes in with a drop shot at the net this time, and it's now a little bit of one-way traffic at 15-6. Fuchs will be in service again. His little backhand. Crespo receives and threatens. Fuchs actually pointed at Spitko and said, yes, the plan worked. Great strategy.
He's a great guy, actually. He actually is one of the lead German guys for entertainment. He'll bring the drums out or the horns. He's always a fun guy to be with, like on court as well as off court.
Okay, that's this fella here, Mr. Fuchs, the drummer. Well, he's certainly calling the tune at the moment with 17-6. Let's have a look at it then. Unforced errors, 5 apiece, so that's pretty straight. Smashes, what have we got?
7-17.
Well, 10 points the gap, and you'd think that the Spanish team had won it, but let's have a look now. The smash winners there, you look at that. Spitko and Fuchs 7-1. Wow, that is a big story. And it's 18-7, that's why. 7-1 on the smashes. Change of shuttle and a little tap. Yeah, you can tell he's a good lad. You can tell he's got lots of lovely little mannerisms. We approve. And again, he finds the body. In fact, 3 or 4 times there. And we go to 19-7, just 2 points away from this opening game. 291. Wow. Gosh, was it really that fast? 291. Well, he was hit by it too, was Crespo, so he won't be too happy with that. Fuchs still in service. Oh, else. Spitko calls it and makes it good at 20. Game point. I heard match point there, but it's only game point. The umpire called match point. He can't mean it. 20 points to 7. We're on the opening game. And that's it. That is game point. 21 points to 7. And really, it's more or less what we expected. I mean, you tried to talk it up a little bit, Charmaine, by saying it was going to be a fairly close match. Well, okay, I'm happy with that. But, hey, 21-7. That's a bit of a drubbing. Let's have a look at these stats then after the first game. There we go, smash winners. Wow, 10-1. And the graveyard of shuttlecocks. 4-love in terms of net winners, most of those from Fuchs. 2-1 in terms of clear winners. Spitko and the unforced errors, that's still 5 apiece. They'd both be happy about that. Wow, now 4 winners in a row for Spitko and Fuchs, and they came early on in the piece. So there we go, 21-7. We're back in with the second game in just a couple of moments. The 2-minute board is lifted out by our service judge, that's Philip Lee, and the umpire Ian Spear calls everyone to attention as our coaches from Spain, Roberto Navalon, I was looking at the wrong list, Fernando Rivas and Roberto Navalon. Just hoping against hope they can see some change of fortunes here. Jürgen van Dijk, Detlof Post, quite happy I'm sure. Crespo finds the ground and the crowd erupt. Right, come on Charmaine, what would you do if you were the Spanish boys right now?
I think they need to get more on attack. I think, like I said, they're sitting back a bit, so this is the time they're on the more of an attacking side now. So attack down the middle, throw the Germans off their game a bit.
Difficult to do when the serve is met by a super little shot down through the center. Watch this one. There we go, bang. Out of court. Again, the German pair are very, very alive. They're absolutely on form, on edge, whatever you want to call it. But Crespo comes in with a lovely little punch shot from the service to find the body of Fuchs. That's what they need to do, as you so rightly say, Madame Reed. Mademoiselle Reed, I beg your pardon.
4-2.
Do you speak French? French Canadian? You must be.
Very little.
Oh, come on.
I learned a little bit in school. I wish I learned a bit more.
Anyway, you've been touring for long enough. You speak the language of the world now, I'm sure.
Fuchs' serve is very consistent right now. It's hard to rush it.
5-2.
He's got it's so hard, isn't it? Yeah, you're absolutely right. That backhand. Look at this. We set up here. Very tight. But again, it was Crespo worked hard and eventually opened the opportunity for Escartin to finish it off. 271. He didn't get too high on that. Allowed his arm to really do the damage. There you go. Not too big, but found the ground halfway down the court. He's got the breeze, of course, isn't he? You keep telling us that. In his favor. Okay, Germany back with a 3-point lead at 6-3. That wasn't a very clever backhand by Ara. Bit nonchalant. Fuchs tries a really extravagant cross court, very flat.
They're just better at the driving than the Spaniards.
It really is. This whole match has had a lot of drives, isn't it? I'm quite surprised. I thought there'd been a bit more technical, tactical, but it really is. It's bang, bang, bang. There's a lot of very flat shots played.
5-7.
Oh, those moments, it's the reaction of the players, it's really, oh no. Watch him turn here. Oh no.
They keep the pressure on, and they're not giving much to Crespo to do with.
It's also very fast. I mean, everything is happening at breakneck speed once that shuttle gets into play. Big hit, big jump, drop shot. Big hit, big hit. And they come out on top with that rally. 6-8. 243, that hit.
Yeah, it's very fast when it's coming at you. In fact, in Canada, ice hockey is the sport, and a lot of the goaltenders will be playing badminton, they say, for the reflexes.
Really?
Yes. Yeah.
Well, do you know what? I've got a wonderful story. Have we got time to tell it? We are at 7-8. It's absolutely nothing to do with badminton, but I do some table tennis stuff. And I had the great privilege once of interviewing Gordon Banks. Now, you've never heard of him, but he was a World Cup goalkeeper for, you're talking about goalkeeping, right? Goalkeeper
yes.
for soccer, goalkeeper for England. And he made an amazing stop against Pele in a world final. It was just extraordinary. It's still to this day reckoned to be the finest. And when I interviewed him, I said, yeah, what do you attribute those reflexes? He said, table tennis, of all things. He said, I was a county table tennis player in Leicestershire. And I said, wow, that is just extraordinary. So it's a similar kind of thing, the whole reflex game. The quicker you see it, the earlier you see it, the quicker you can react. It's all about timing, anticipation. Iron hand is everything. So that's interesting. You've seen it from the ice hockey perspective. I've seen it from the soccer. Different game, but similar kind of story that we're telling. Right. We're on the game live. This is at the interval. It's 11 points to 7 in favor of the German couple, Spitko and Fuchs. And Dietlof Post comes to have a chat with his charges, and they're pretty good at the moment. 21-7, 11-7 in the second, and I think it is really going to form. It's going in the Germans' way because they're just a little bit more organized with their play. They know what they're trying to do. Their game plan is to keep it fast. And Crespo and Escartin can't settle on the shuttle. I think that's the thing.
Absolutely. The Germans are playing well. They're strong on attack and in defense, and it's really hard for them to get through them.
Let's have a look at the stats. Call us through these. 15-6.
11-7.
That was smashed. 15-1 in nets. And clear winners 2-1. We're going to be into our second game in no time at all. But 10-6 of the unforced errors, and that again, it doesn't help the cause if you've given up those kind of points. Every point counts, of course, so if it's an unforced error, it's something that you've fought for and dipped out on. 12-7. Oh yeah, that's a good yes, he's definitely maybe not the clown, but certainly the jester.
It's exciting to watch him play, for sure.
Let's have a look at this. What's his reaction? Oh.
They both train in Saarbrücken, Germany, with under Michael Keck. Michael Keck also used to play on the Olympic team, and now he's based in Saarbrücken with the men's doubles and men's singles there.
So in terms of teams overall, I suppose you've got Denmark as a team at the top of the tree, England, Germany, in that kind of order, you reckon, in terms of the Europeans? Well, what's your perspective on the...
Definitely the Danish men, for sure, are way ahead of the pack. Germany has come a long way in the last few years and are competing well. And I'd say England maybe close. England, Germany would be very close right now.
Yeah, on overall teams now I'm looking at, as opposed to sort of individual men or women. I think the English have got a little bit stronger, well, definitely stronger women on performances than men. But,
and the German women won Uber Cup bronze medal this year.
Oh,
so first time there.
Yeah, of course. Okay, we are now getting to business end. It's 12-13, and believe it or not, 11-13, beg your pardon. Believe it or not, the Spanish are coming back. The crowd are gathering momentum as well. 12-13, and the Spanish commentator is also getting pretty excited as well. Pity about that one from Ara.
14-12.
Fuchs will take the service. He's on the even side. That's the right side. Well, it certainly used to be that way. It's all changed now, isn't it?
Yeah,
I'm an old-fashioned player. 13-14.
Nice pressure off the serve. right at his body, hard to return.
30.
Ara is causing a few of these unforced errors. Spitko with the service, this backhand. So tall, but the nerves are getting to both teams here. Still 1 point the difference. Second game. That's long.
16-14.
Spain needs to make a move now if they want to keep the game going to the third.
Absolutely. Well, there's 1 point.
15-16.
Crespo is actually a tough player, mentally tough.
He looks in control, doesn't he? He's got that kind of, I was just about to say, Agassi sort of feel about him. But that's probably his pate as opposed to anything else.
The German didn't like that serve. Crespo did a little quick flick, and he was arguing that it might have been a fault, but the service judge didn't call it.
Wow, hey, it's 16 all. That's all that matters. The service judge said, oh, did you see that little step to the side though as he played it? Very interesting.
Trying to put him off a little bit.
Gamesmanship here, but what will you do to win a game? 17-16 in favor of Germany, having won the first game. Spitko is serving again. Let's see if he can make it this time. He does. Gets a really good play at the serve. Absolutely vital that you get it millimeter perfect. So he's now got the 2 point gap at 18-16. Dead.
Great net play by Spitko. It's hard to get by a tall guy like him.
Yeah, a pensive bench, I think you call that. Liberto Navalon and Fernando Rivas. Can't believe it. There was too much pressure. And you don't give a 6'4" guy a shot like that to play and expect to get away with it. But this time, it's Ara at the net
17-19.
who finds the point. Still they're 2 points back. Spain need 4, Germany need 2. Oh, lucky, lucky, lucky. They now need 1. That is match point to the
20.
men's doubles pair of Roman Spitko and Michael Fuchs. 2017, second game. Fuchs with the service. Big hit. And that's out of court, I think. It is, and that is match to the German pair. Spitko and Fuchs have won it 21-7, 21-17. A much better battle in the second game. The crowd are giving polite applause, I would say, rather than enthusiastic. But Crespo and Ara say farewell in this, their home tournament, the World Championships here in Madrid. But it's no doubt dominance there by Spitko and Fuchs.
21-7.
And as we say, no more than they deserved.
Thank you, line judges.
Super.